everyone. It's Tuesday. I just can't believe it's Tuesday. My days are flying, even though they feel like they're going really slowly. I want to say I'm sorry that I didn't have a video up last week. Last week just wasn't a good week for me. I really had a lot happen to me personally, and I wouldn't have been able to give you my best last week, so none of you deserve to see me like that. And just, I was all over the place. But I am happy to say that this week I'm doing great. I had a lot happen to me, good and bad, last week, and things are working out in my favor for once. This is really exciting. But yeah, just the brunt of it, a lot happened with me, and I ended up breaking off my 13-month relationship, and now I started seeing someone again. Things are different though, just because, like, I guess today is going to be about epiphanies and realizations about yourself. For the past month, I've been going through this big inner struggle with myself to come back to my faith and come back to Christianity. It's been a very long time since I've been able to call myself a Christian, and that I've been able to say that I believe in what this says and what happened, and walk and live in that image. It's been 2 years since I've been able to do that. So I was really coming back into that, and I knew that the boy I was with wasn't going that way. He was kind of adamant about it, and we would just talk about, I would always it's my dream to get married in a church. I would want to raise my kids Christian. It was still important to me, even though I didn't believe it. And he was like, no, we're not getting married in a church. I'm like, this has been my dream since I was 6. So I'm going to get married in a church. And now, even more so, since I'm back to this, that's all I want, for that, when that day comes, to be able to get married in a church. But it was just it wasn't really going that way. Plus, we're just different people, and it was just, the way I was going spiritually was not going to match up with what he wanted in a relationship. So, and plus, I'm dealing with a lot of personal issues inside myself, which I have taken steps to fix. So it's just I wasn't being fair to him, and he wasn't being fair to me, because he is messed up too, and he has issues that he needs to resolve, and we just couldn't really do it together. But we got into a really big fight, and it just kind of went downhill from there. Even though our breakup was really amicable and mutual, and there's no hard feelings, and I've moved on, it was still really sucky in the beginning. And then, I started seeing a boy from my Christian group. He's great. I don't really want to talk too much about him yet. I don't want to ruin or jinx anything, but he's great. One comment though, this necklace is his. He got it when he was in Africa 2 years ago, I think. I think he got it from Kenya. The cross is out of bone. But I had mentioned in passing that I wanted to put a cross back on, because it's something important to me. I don't have one up here. So I said, I'm going to go home over Thanksgiving and buy one. He ran into his room, took this out, and put it on. He's like, I would be honored if you wore this. So I'm wearing it for now, and I really like it. It's a little flashy for my taste, but it works, because it shows that this is what I believe, and that this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to try to live. But where the epiphany came in, I've had a bunch of them recently. Usually I only get one every couple of years, and I've had about 3 or 4 in the past month. About 1 a week. Which really means that God up there is trying to say something to me, and that I'm supposed to be realizing something, and I'm supposed to be changing what I'm doing in my life. I had this very big epiphany going back to this Christian group, trying to give campus ministry another try. And the first meeting I had went to was awkward in a way, just because I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do. And then I just started crying uncontrollably, because it was me finally letting God back into my life. And then every catalyst, we call them catalysts, it's kind of like our big like group worship sessions and all that. Every catalyst that we've been to, with the exception of the past one, I've cried at. And it's not that I want to cry, it's just that my heart is opening up to this, and as each day passes, this is more that I want. And then I had a big realization during one of the catalysts. We were having open prayer, and people were just shouting out things that they want, things they regret, things that they want God to help them with. And with all 3 questions, I ended up saying something, and I started crying after each and every single one. And it was just, I realized then that this is truly what I wanted, and that it wasn't going to work with my ex-boyfriend. And just, God has put so many signs in front of me, saying that what I'm doing now is the best thing, and that He should be the most important thing in my life, and that He should be my solid ground, He should be my strong tower, He should be that big thing in my life. And He used to be, and He really is again. So, gotta thank God for that one, for bringing me back, and bringing me back to the righteous path in a way. I'm trying not to sound like uber Christian on everyone, but this is such a big deal for me. A lot of you people on PSC don't really know what I used to be like, and how I used to believe, and how I used to think. And I'm really coming back into that. I'm coming back into having that inner sense of balance, and having that inner sense of peace. So it's great. But I can't really describe everything else. Once you have an epiphany, you just know. But I'm going to just challenge you just to think about something. Just think about important realizations or epiphanies that you've had recently that have only bettered yourself. You can write it down, you can video comment, or you can just think about it, just food for thought. But just think about something that's affected you, and think about this, like, if you've had this big realization or epiphany that's only made your life better. And with that, I'm gonna go. I have nothing else to say. So, peace out. I'll see you next week. Bye!